Hi guys, my name is Christine, and today I'm talking about how to create an anti-vision. So an anti-vision is basically when you think about all the negative things that are going to happen if you don't achieve your dreams and the things that you want to achieve in this life, if you don't reach the level of success that you're hoping to, okay? So instead of daydreaming about how amazing life is going to be when you achieve your goal, sometimes it's a good idea to also imagine what it would be like if nothing ever changes and you don't take action and things are just exactly the same in 5 years time, 10 years time, 20 years time, and you haven't reached the goals that you wanted to. And it's a good idea to dwell on that because there's a quote by Aristotle that is I think it's something like goes along the lines of, a man will do more to avoid pain than to find pleasure, something along those lines, right? So basically pain actually makes us move a lot faster and makes us get our butts into gear basically more than pleasure does. Okay, we will do more to avoid pain than do to seek pleasure, or something along those lines. It's a complete misquote, but I'm sure someone will correct me in the comments, which I will be very, very grateful for, because I'd like to get that quote properly. So it's really important though that you do this, and I want to tell you why. Okay, it's really important that you do this because you want to participate. Okay, so there's no point listening to videos like mine or anyone else's here on the internet if you're not actually going to follow through and take action. So I highly recommend that you do that visualization. Okay, because what you'll find is that knowledge is great. Knowledge is for the brain. You learn, you make new connections in your brain when you learn something. It's good. It's good to have knowledge. Okay, but knowledge is not just enough. Okay, you need to experience it. You need to feel it in your body. You need to feel it in your emotions. So that's how basically you can really experience it and feel it and use it. Okay, so don't just take tips off the internet and just put it into your brain. Okay, you have to try them out, because otherwise how are you going to know if things actually work or not? Okay, you need to test things out. So you have to participate. Don't just listen to me, participate. Okay, so I'm going to go through with you sort of like a visualization now on how to create this anti-vision in your brain. Okay, so it's really important that you participate. Okay, it's really important that you follow through and do what I'm going to teach you right now. Okay, so what I want you to do is I just want you to close your eyes. Okay, and I want you to imagine what it would be like in 5 years time if nothing has changed and you haven't reached any of your goals. You're still exactly in the same place as you are now. Okay, so how would that make you feel on the inside? And really sit there and feel the emotions. How would it feel if nothing has changed and you're still in the exact same place? What kind of effect would that have on how you feel about yourself and your self-esteem? How would that actually affect your body? Maybe you're looking in a mirror right now. How has it aged you? The fact that nothing has changed. How do you look in the mirror? Do you look happy, or do you look absolutely crushed and devastated? Okay. Now I want you to go even further to 10 years time and see how that has affected you now. Still, nothing has changed and you're still in the exact same place. What effect has that had on your self-esteem? What effect has that had on the way that you look and your emotions? How does that make you feel? Now, I want you to take it even further, and now you're on your deathbed and you have not reached your goals and your life stayed exactly the same as it has now, as it is now. Nothing changed whatsoever. You didn't reach any of your goals. You never had the body that you wanted. You never got the money that you wanted. You never got the house that you wanted. You're still just exactly the same. And now you've run out of time and you have no time left to change these things. How does that make you feel? Now, open your eyes and be grateful for the fact that hasn't happened. You still have time. You still have time to work towards your goals. You still have time to achieve everything that you want to in this life. Now, do you want the vision that you just had to become a reality, or do you want what you want to happen? Okay? Now, what I want to tell you now is that even if you don't get everything that you want in life, if you don't achieve everything that you want, I can guarantee that if you take action on these things today and you start taking action on them every day and you're consistent and you're persistent, you will get way further ahead and probably achieve most of the things that you want to achieve, even if your dreams are really grand, right? There's a quote that goes something like this: even if you shoot for the moon and you miss, at least you land among the stars. So even if you don't get everything, you're still going to be way better off than if you never tried, okay? And obviously, the person that you just visualized, where nothing has changed in 5 years, 10 years, and even when you're on your deathbed, didn't even try, didn't even attempt to do these things, okay? But I guarantee if you are consistent and you're persistent and you keep on doing it no matter what, and you never quit, and you're always refining your approach, because what's important as well as this is if you're trying to achieve some kind of level of success, you're going to be throwing out attempt after attempt after attempt. So for example, if you're trying to make a YouTube video, YouTube channel, and you want that to be successful, you're going to be pumping out videos and content all the time. And what you want to do is you want to be able to look at your analytics and see what's working and what's not working. And you have to lean heavily into the things that do work and maybe ditch the things that don't work. And that can be applied to most things in life. Let's say if you're writing a book, you can apply it to that as well. Like if you're trying to get a book published, okay? If you're trying to become a published author, sometimes you might have to write book after book after book or send them to lots of publishers. And sometimes you may need to even throw away books that just keep on getting rejected no matter what. Now, of course, make sure that you do it make sure you put in your manuscript an appropriate amount of times, because obviously there's that story of J.K. Rowling where where Harry Potter got rejected a lot of times, and then it got picked up by a publishing house. So obviously you don't want to quit straight away after you get like a few no's. But there is a thing where I think it's what authors use, and it's called killing your darlings. And basically what this means is if something hasn't worked, if there's a method, even if you really love it, it hasn't worked, it hasn't created success for you, then you have, or like a book, for example, that you may need to ditch and you not work on it anymore. Sometimes you have to do that, and in order to find something that does work and to work on the stuff that does work. Because, for example, on my other YouTube channel, my dating and relationship channel, which has over 30,000 subscribers now, I used to do book reviews and like a breakdown of like books that I had read, like self-help books, because I really love reading those kinds of books. And those videos never did very well. So, and it kind of sucked because I loved making them, but I had to stop doing them because they weren't getting many views, and it was kind of messing with the algorithm for my other videos as well. And when I stopped doing those videos, actually a lot more of my other videos picked up because I wasn't messing with my channel. I was just staying in one lane essentially, okay? Now, if I just maybe focused on just doing a channel of book reviews, then maybe that would have took off. But I wanted to focus mainly on the business that I had, which was my dating and relationship business. So I just stopped doing the books because even though I love doing them, I love doing the dating and relationship videos more. But I was really stubborn about it for a long time, and I kept on trying to make those other videos work on that channel, but they never did. So I had to kill my darling, right? I had to kill one of the things that wasn't working, even though I loved doing it. And sometimes that is 100% necessary. You have to basically see what is working and then lean heavily into what is working, and sometimes cut off doing things that are not working because they're just not working, and you're just wasting your time, and you could be focusing that energy on the things that are working. So it's really important that you do that, okay? Sometimes though, you have to throw out a load of attempts before you can see what works and what doesn't work. So you have to be persistent to begin with, even if you're seeing 0 results, and think, okay, so which videos are doing the best, or what is it that I'm doing that is working, what isn't working, which things are getting better reviews, so if you've got a product, and okay, so we're just going to focus on those. What sales, like if you've got a website shop and there's one thing that's selling way more than others, and it's like, okay, maybe we should just focus on making this kind of product or replicating this kind of product. And that's what you got to think of. You've got to focus on what works, and that's going to get you to where you want to be much, much, much faster. So it's important to have some good goals and dreams, but also along the way you may need to cut some things out. So you can get to success even quicker, and you're not wasting your energy on things that, even though you may love them, are just not working. Okay. So thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to get in touch with me personally and you'd like coaching with me, then please go to www.christinelovage.com, and I shall talk to you again very soon.